Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be MaxPax and ByuN here on Altitude. It's going to be a Wardy replay. Check out his YouTube channel in the description as well as his Twitch channel. Top right, it's going to be MaxPax from Storm Gaming. He is currently ranked number 4 in the world. And in the bottom left, it's going to be ByuN, who is currently ranked number 3. So number 3 and number 4 duking out for our enjoyment here today. We got an SCV moving out here, so it's going to be a proxy, I feel like. Maybe a proxy opening, or maybe just trying to block the hatch. The hatch. Not a TVZ, it's a PVZ. So, yep, it's going to be a proxy here, a proxy barracks, a proxy Reaper. So MaxPax is blocking off the Reaper hop-up spot, so that is good for him. Woo! Anyway, happy Thursday to you if you're watching this when I post it on patreon.com/FalconPaladin. For those of you who support me for at least $1 a month, I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you're watching this the week of April the 20th, thanks so much again for supporting me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. And if you're watching this in May 2023 or later, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 5 or 6 times a week with StarCraft 2 content. So there's a Reaper on the way here. This Reaper's name is... it is simply... As I'm going to pull this up here... I had it on my screen and then it was gone. My bad. Okay. This is the one. Reaper name. It is try to prank Emperor Mengsk and not suffer inhumane punishment as a consequence challenge. Impossible. Yeah, that seems about right. This guy's going to try to prank Emperor Mengsk. Nope, didn't go well for him. He's a Reaper now. Zealot up. Zealot really can't chase down Reaper super well. In fact, they can't chase them down at all because they're slow until they have their speed upgrade. So this is great. Zealot first, honestly. What an interesting choice. This mining time alone is worth it for the Reaper. And, I mean, it really shouldn't die either. It's ByuN. Until it stalkers out, this really... Oh, nice snipe on that probe, too. Did get a probe kill. Yeah, scouting everything, seeing the timing on the second base. That probe just thinking it's lucky stars that it's still alive. And then the stalker shows up, and the Reaper's got to get out of here, and then the barracks floats on home. So, a lot of lost mining time here for MaxPax. Excellent. Opening, pretty fast starport here, too. Got a second base coming up inside the main. So it's not a one base play here from ByuN, but that's all right. Yeah, gonna float this barracks all the way home. Doesn't take as long as you might think it would, you know. Stargate opening here for MaxPax. Will it be oracles, perhaps? Perhaps, maybe some void rays. That would be very cool, too. Ooh, Widowmine drop opening here from ByuN. Yeah, Widowmine's here. Starport is for that. Zealot comes across the map and scouts. Yeah, perfect. Sees the reactor factory, sees the starport working, says, okay, you try to go really fast, Widowmine drops against me, but you don't have any Marines because your barracks wasn't here. But the Zealot and the Stalker, their harassment is over because Widowmines are awesome. The Reaper just died. Yeah, Reaper tried to swing back here for another scout off. Did get a scout off, which is nice. Yeah, to deal with a Widowmine drop, Phoenix are a great answer to it. Honestly, a fantastic answer to it. So where did that medevac go? Did he cancel the medevac? Ah, he got scouted. And it was like, bonkers. Okay, we're not going to go for that anymore. Let's just get a Viking out, I suppose. Land the second base. Widowmine on the ramp has to keep me alive for the time being here. And yeah, Phoenix is looking for a medevac that's not coming because ByuN totally canceled that. Cyclone coming in case it's an Oracle or in case there's a Phoenix that he needs to kill. Cyclone really, really good at that. Viking pretty good at preventing Oracles too. So he's really worried about Oracles showing up here, but there's nothing to worry about, at least not for now. It is continued Phoenix production here for MaxPax. But yeah, lock on against the Stalkers. Tough. Anything that comes into your base at this stage of the game, if you have an Oracle, you can shut it down. I don't care what it is. Okay, maybe like 27 Lings, and Oracle's going to suck against that. But most things. Ooh, fast Raven from ByuN too. Love a good Raven. I do. Phoenix taking a Widowmine shot, hiding that Widowmine behind the factory. Beautifully placed here by ByuN. This is good. This has been a good game between these two players. Again, number 3 and number 4 in the world right now. That's insanely good. But everybody has had idle wishes from time to time what it would be like to be the 3rd ranked StarCraft 2 player on Earth. How cool you would be. How much everybody would love you, and you'd have endorsement deals and make millions of dollars a year. And maybe develop wrist issues because you're playing StarCraft so much. Third base coming in here for MaxPax at about 530. Got oracles. Not oracles. That's an immortal. Come on, brain. You know what that is. That's an immortal. Splash damage is going to be key here at some point for MaxPax. Although we've seen PvT wins where you just show up with Phoenix and a bunch of Adepts and like a couple of Zealots and you just kind of beat the Terran. Lift their tanks, lift their Cyclones up, you know, that kind of stuff. Robotics Bay getting warped in here. Going to be some of them Colossus, probably. Again, that's what the Raven is for, right? Raven can Interference Matrix disable a Colossus really effectively. Swings back in. Lifts the Cyclones. Wow. Auto turret gets tossed down to try to defend against this stuff. 1 Phoenix does die, but the other 4 make it out of there. Actually, 2 have been killed thus far. More Phoenix. This is just Phoenix, man. MaxPax, he's keeping up with the meta, yo. It's like, you know what's going to be good here is Phoenix. Lots and lots of Phoenix. Can't argue with that. Got Combat Shield on the way here from ByuN, making more and more Marines. Medevacs in production here, too. So, yeah, Marine Marauder, Medevac, obviously. Some Vikings, some Cyclones. A Raven to deal with any Colossus who we might run into, because Colossus are on the way, dear viewer. That's what we're looking at here. 1 Colossus, not so much of a scary thing. 2 Colossus, scarier, but not super terrifying. 3 is where it gets pretty bad. And 3 is where you don't have enough energy to interfere into Matrix all of them. Ooh, revenge. Got revenge on that that Widowmine for sure. Cyclone damage just continuing to pour in here. Extended Thermal Lance on the way. We got Ghost Academy coming in here too for our Terran playa. Twilight Council for MaxPax. 3rd base done from ByuN. 4th base warps in from MaxPax. He's going to try to out-expand, out-macro this guy, because Marine Marauder Medevac is really cost-efficient. But you know what? So is Colossus, right? So is Storm. All these splash damage options. Disruptors, too. All the splash damage options that Protoss have are pretty good against Terran. You can do all of them if you want to. Don't see why not. Marauder count fairly heavy. Gets scouted by the Phoenix, says, I don't know about going Colossus here. Marauder stimming in and jumping on top of those Colossus is pretty powerful. Not sure that's what we want to be doing. Ooh, 8 gates warping in at the same time here for MaxPax. Really gearing up. Widowmine cannot get picked up because I'm guessing there's an armory somewhere. And there is an armory, so these guys are perma-cloaked as long as they're burrowed. MaxPax holding the Zelnaga Watchtower. Actually, both the Zelnaga Watchtowers belong to the Protoss player right now, which is pretty cool. Ghosts in production, because again, Ghosts is what takes your TVP from like pretty good to great. Right? Once you start throwing down EMPs on the Protoss army, your win rate is going to skyrocket. If you're like a Platinum or a Diamond level player and you're having a hard time getting promoted, it's Ghosts is what it is. Both these probes died about the same time. That's funny. But yeah, EMPs. The Enhanced Shockwave upgrade is gone, but the EMP itself is better than it used to be at its default state. So a bit of a, I don't know. Is it a win there for Terran players? Are Terrans... I don't know. Are Terrans happy about that? Let me know in the comments if you're a Terran player. And if you're happy about that change. And hit that like button while you're at it. So, how many Phoenix do we have here? We've got 7 Phoenix, 4 Colossus, 17 charge lots. Charge lots. Not an interesting composition here today from MaxPax, but interesting is kind of what you need to do to beat ByuN. He is so good at TVP. And good at all matchups, because he wouldn't be the number 3 ranked player in the world if he wasn't, right? Right. Cyclone gets 2 kills, holding the Zelnaga Watchtower south. North 1, Zealot's got that one. Zealot checking for extra bases. ByuN's trying to land this one here, like right as these Zealots wander on over, and they're like, hey, what up? Actually, they scouted it, and then got chased away and killed. So 10 minutes in, no huge battles yet, but I think MaxPax is in a pretty good spot for it. He's going to probably catch some EMPs to the face, if I had to guess, like right about, there it is. 3 of them. 3 EMPs, 4th EMP comes down here, but the 4 Colossus are still alive. Guardian Shield is up. I don't know. He's not really pushing in here at all. Just trying to hang out, trying to make sure the Colossus don't get jumped on. ByuN is stuck. He is really backed up here. Disruptors on the way here too. MaxPax knows the power of having multiple versions of Splash against a Terran. This is just some really cautious Protoss stuff. I like it. I really do. The Phoenix haven't had a lot to do here. If they could get on top of these medevacs, they would, but they'd also get burned out of the sky by the Marine count. And probably catch some Widowmine shots in the process. How many obs are there? SCV's getting killed a little bit here. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty even on both army supply and overall supply here, and on economy. MaxPax has more workers, but ByuN has mules. Flanking from the other side, though. ByuN comes from the top side and comes from the left side. These Colossus are still alive, though, and as long as they are, this is pretty powerful. Reinforcing charge lots coming in from across the map. Charge in. Kite, kite, kite. Widowmine's getting some decent hits off here as well. Colossus count is still 4. That's crazy to me. 6 kills. 11 kills. That is a 12-kill Colossus. 6 on 2 of them here. More Zealots showing up. MaxPax is here to kick butt and take names, man. Army value is 96 to 79, though. ByuN is up on that count, but man, Colossus are good, especially if none of them happen to be dying. Yeah, man, having 4 Colossus is like better than having 3 by, I don't know, 25%. I don't know how that math works. I'm not a math major. ByuN coming around from both sides. All right, 3-side attack this time, not just 2. Zealots trying to engage there. The Colossus are still not dying, friends, but there we go. Marauders jumping in. No, getting absolutely torn apart here. Stalker's extra damage. Oh, but that northern group does manage to make it in, and Disruptor shot, killing a ton of them. 2 of the Colossus have died. They are in full retreat mode right now. Disruptors maybe trying to catch up. No, they get picked up by the War Prism, and the final Colossus goes down after getting 14 total kills. It's 59 to 49 army supply. Major deaths on both sides. Oh, insane. Insane stuff here. MaxPax expanding down the right side while he can. ByuN mules the crap out of this Planetary Fortress left side 4th base while he's at it. ByuN also on the other side of the map, pushing in, trying to make sure this base doesn't happen. You got to do the dance against the Disruptors, though. The Disruptor dance is not any dance any Terran player wants to have to do, but man, there are 3 Disruptors here, and that is pretty consistent stuff. I don't know what that was. Some Zealots maybe wandering across the map, a little bit lost. A little bit far from home, I would say. Now, ByuN's in full retreat. He still has an army advantage, though. Medevacs, however, don't necessarily, they don't shoot, so not great that way. Widowmines dropping at the 3rd base. Good probe pull there. Widowmine at the 4th base as well, obviously there. Disruptors down the ramp. And at the very least, it zones the Terran player back. A little bit aggressive here. I like it. Somehow a Disruptor shot in between these 2 Widowmines and didn't get it. Disruptor Purification Nova radius was nerfed in the most recent patch from a few months ago. So if you haven't watched StarCraft 2 in a while, you got to keep that in mind. This Widowmine is still here? My gosh. Okay, finally gets wiped out by a cannon, but shoot. Got way more kills than it should have. 6 probe kills there. Income tab is favoring MaxPax at the moment. Upgrades across the board are 2-2 for MaxPax, 3-2 from ByuN. A minor upgrade advantage. He catches the Disruptors and kills them. That's a huge win for ByuN. Oh, man. All 4 of those disruptors dying without taking anything out is a big, big problem for MaxPax. He's got DTs. He's getting Shadow Stride. That's an upgrade you're going to get if you're feeling pretty behind. Try to snipe down an entire planetary. This group of DTs right here actually are going to go for that as soon as that upgrade is done. But ByuN is rampaging on the other side of the map here. There are Zealots trying to keep them away. Widowmine doesn't fire on anything somehow until the one Zealot that baits him into it. The DTs actually try to sneak in there even without their Shadow Stride upgrade. Just putting some fear of DTs into ByuN for the time being. I like it. Both players are effectively maxed out here at 15-24. Disruptors getting replaced 2 at a time. When Shadow Stride is done, these DTs can engage a little bit more easily because they can attack on in and blink out or blink on top of something to kill it quickly. Well, DT harasses his 5th base of ByuN, gets a SCV, does not get any more than that. MaxPax chasing down, catching EMPs to the face, though, and that is, man. The EMPs have been excellent here from ByuN, and that's just it. You're not beating MaxPax right now unless you EMP him as a Terran player. It's just not happening. He's number 4. He's number 4 in the Eligulac rankings at the moment. He's insanely good. I remember when he was just known for, like, this proxy build. Whatever you want to call the MaxPax build. I don't think he necessarily came up with it, but he certainly popularized it. And he's certainly still pretty good with proxy builds, but his macro has gotten so much better. Uh-oh, ByuN makes it up the right side. Nothing to stop everybody from dying here, but then MaxPax says, all right, counterattack, go. I don't know if this is going to work out for MaxPax. He doesn't quite have the army he needs to even that damage. Nexus explodes. I don't know, Zealot's killing random ghosts is pretty good, and by that I mean that ghost doesn't actually die. Because his buddies totally save him. Engaging on the other side here. ByuN struggling to macro on both sides of the map, I think. Medevac evacuates with the Marauders. Everybody else can die. Widowmine, you're just going to leave that guy alone. So that was not a base trade. That was 1 base down for Protoss. No bases down here from ByuN. Extended, or high-stack auto-tracking and building armor on the way. More Colossus here, too. This has been a pretty good match. Woof. Some really good back and forth thus far, but I think ByuN has the upper hand. He's got the bigger army, but I don't know. The income has really been favoring MaxPax, even with those mules, right? DTs do kill a ghost. Like a Marauder. Maybe like 2 Marauders. I don't know, man. Now MaxPax says, it's my turn to kill one of your bases. Disruptors are going to keep the enemy away. The defenders away, and the repair is not good enough with this many stalkers out. By golly. So it was a base... Oh, we're coming up the other side now. Recall from MaxPax to save his 3rd. Or his 4th, whatever it is. EMPs get tossed down, and whatever recalls out of there. ByuN's like, I don't know, maybe I'm not going home. Maybe I don't want to go home. Maybe I'll kill your disruptors. How's that sound? That sounds really bad, says MaxPax. And then his disruptors die. And this horribly overstimmed army is going to kill so many probes. Oh, man. Oh, the humanity. Okay. Well, 17 probes just died there. MaxPax had a big economic advantage. The shoe's going to creep down a little bit. For sure. Man, that was awesome. Almost got the Nexus here, too. Good trades, probably. Army value 108 to 88 in favor of ByuN. Disruptors, Colossus in production. Working on, man, shield upgrades here too as MaxPax. What does he have already? He's got that's the +1. That's the +1 shields upgrade. So yeah, he's like, we're at 18 minutes. It is time. It is time for a +1 shields upgrade. Widowmine's connecting. DT blink on top of the I was gonna say not enough to get it. No, just barely. Army was in position to help. And even with that, there was just barely enough. Yeah, I don't know. This planetary is going to go down either. Like, there's a lot of repair happening. That disruptor shot says, what repair? And the planetary does go down, but Army sneaking up the right side here too. Vikings maybe going to try to snipe out one of these EMPs all over the place. Colossus does explode thanks to the Viking shots mostly. Planetary dies and 12 SCVs go down, but there's more orbitals where that came from because ByuN is a Terran player, and as is tradition, he's got a bunch more bases. Orbitals, command centers, whatever he needs to replace bases as they die, or for expanding purposes. MaxPax coming back in. Hey, this isn't a planetary. Let's kill it. So yeah, the orbitals got to get out of there. SCVs have to flee for their lives. 4 of them go down. Taking care of refineries is pretty good. It's 172 to 157 supply. MaxPax, man. New kid versus the old guard. And I think MaxPax is doing pretty well here at 20 minutes. I'm not going to say he's going to win this thing because ByuN's going for a pretty big drop at this 4th base of MaxPax is probably going to kill it. Are we base trading again here? That is the question of the day. Certainly seems like we are. Nexus down. Another orbital fleeing here. More refineries dying. And ByuN's like, screw it. Let's get in the main base. Ah, robotics facility down. Shield battery down. This is nuts. This is a crazy good game. Dude, check out Wardy. Link to his YouTube channel in the description. Go subscribe to him. Tell him Falcon sent ya. Army value 135 to 101. ByuN's is bigger. He's really good at killing buildings, but I don't know. Zealots and Colossus are pretty good at that too, and that orbital is going to explode. This one's in a lot of trouble. But on the other side, there's just really nothing stopping ByuN from doing this. He's just tearing through MaxPax's main base. I think I'm going to epic tag this game. I cannot believe how close it is. Dark Shrine gets target fired with prejudice. This planetary gonna stay alive. There's enough of an army right on top of it to where that should happen. MaxPax needs to win this thing now. I don't know that he can, is the problem. I mean, yes, he's got income. He's expanded down this left side as well. ByuN really only has this space for income right now. As we look at the income tab, it's been largely favoring MaxPax, but MaxPax losing his entire main base does not bode well for the future of this game. It's just, oh, army out of position, and the last source of income for ByuN goes down. Oh boy. All right. I think ByuN just has to go at this stage. I really don't think he can come back home for any purposes. All of those extra CCs are gone. He's got 1 CC left. I think it's an no, 2. No, wait. He's got 3 orbitals left. Where on earth does he have 3 orbitals? Oh, he's floating one over. Okay, that counts. MaxPax's left side base goes down, but still 2 bases of income sort of happening here. 3 warp gates are alive, but not for long as they just got depowered. That's not good. Where is the army of MaxPax? He's hiding out. He's hiding out up here. ByuN bringing SCVs over to his new only source of income. DT's in the mineral line, though. Oh, that is so bad. That is the worst. That is the worst experience. It's 47 to 6 workers right now. MaxPax is up, but he's supply blocked. All of his production facilities are gone. He's rebuilding new gateways, rebuilding a new cybernetics core. DT's, there we go, getting some hits off. Blinking Widowmine kills that guy. DT wanders back over to the space where there's 1 SCV mining. It's dead. More SCVs are on their way, but do they want to be on their way? Army, okay, MaxPax chases ByuN out of his main and his natural after his main and his natural have been completely obliterated. He doesn't have a main or a natural anymore. His bases are here now. Yeah, I'm epic tagging this game. I cannot believe how close this is right now at 23 minutes. How both players are just on the ropes in different ways, right? ByuN has a single SCV left. 1. I'm gonna recall these guys out. Oh, I think he got all 3 of them out. Yeah, all 3 of them got out. Army value is 118 to 76 in favor of ByuN. But this DT's shutting... Oh my god. That's it! ByuN's out of SCVs. He doesn't have any money to make another one, but he does have an orbital left. He can call down some mules and get enough money to make more SCVs, but he needs to go. Remember how MaxPax needed to go a second ago? And he did. This is ByuN's turn to go. So he's keeping the ghosts in the back to avoid disruptor shots right to the face. Army comp is Colossus, Disruptor, Stalker, Zealot. Pretty much what MaxPax has been rolling with the entire game against Marine, Marauder, Medevac, Ghost. ByuN's composition here, too. MaxPax is mined out, actually. That's crazy. Dude, there's DTs in ByuN's base as well. This base dying. It's mined out. It doesn't really matter. Catching half of the army. Kind of away, though. Oh, man. ByuN. He's got 87 to 53 army supply, but Disruptor shots are causing problems. Plus, MaxPax has that high ground. But, dude, both players are mined out right now. They say never base race a Terran. MaxPax doesn't have a Stargate with which to chase down floating buildings at all. Income is 0 for both players. It's even because it's 0. MaxPax is trying to long-distance mine down this left side so he can have enough money for a Nexus to expand over there, but I can't call this. This is impossible to call. A couple of ghosts come home to deal with the DTs that are problematic inside his main base. He cleans those guys out. He's got an orbital landed over here. There you go. Calling some mules down. Now the income is belonging to our guy ByuN. He still has 0 SCVs, though, which is crazy. I just think the 87 to 55 army supply right now is really big for ByuN. Can he win a direct engagement here? Coming up this ramp? Probably not. That's never a great idea. Catching these probes would be sick. 3 Disruptor. Disruptor shot connects on nothing in revenge. The worst revenge of all time. The long distance mining for MaxPax, I think, is going to give him enough for a Nexus now. He does. He's got enough now, but yo, ByuN found your plan. 5 more probes go down. It's only 24 probes here for MaxPax, but it's more than the 1 ByuN has. DTs wander in and shut it down again. Oh, the DTs have been so active today. Boom, 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 boom. Disruptor shots. Big. No. Disruptor gets killed before it connects. That one whiffs too. Dude, you cannot keep trading Disruptors for nothing here, MaxPax. That guy, that was amazing. I gotta watch that again, actually. So he comes up. Disruptor gets the early drop. Zealot sees where this army is. Disruptor comes down early. And then either he split out of that or nothing died. It's kind of hard to see because the medevacs are obstructing the view, but that's crazy. Temple Archives is on the way here for MaxPax. He did not save the money to make another Nexus. Instead, he's making High Templar, which I think not a terrible idea. Is Storm researched? No, it's actually not. That seems like a dicey... Maybe he's getting enough money to research Storm. Why not, man? ByuN, just trying to get more cash. Not working out for him at all. Disruptor shots, whiffing again. I think ByuN might have just done it. Once the Disruptors are gone, the Colossus are dead. I think that's your GG. ByuN's going to win this game with 2 SCVs. ByuN gets the win in an insane 27-minute PVT. Holy crappin' Zola. That was a great display of TVP by ByuN. Dude had 2 SCVs remaining. In fairness, MaxPax had 8 workers left at the end of the game. But yo, the DTs were a huge thorn in his side. He had no income at the end of the game. He was backed into a corner. But his ability to split against the Disruptor shots remained elite. He dodged, he dove, he split like his life depended on it because it did, and he got that win. Wow. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that one. I mean, if you didn't, are you really a StarCraft fan is what I would say. 2 thumbs up from Falcon, that's for sure. Woo, 60,000 resources lost from MaxPax, only 42,000 lost from ByuN. That does include 3 planetary fortresses, 4 orbitals, and 83 SCVs. 104 probes went down, 7 Nexuses were killed, 12 gateways. How many Colossus here? 8 Colossus and 17 Disruptors. I don't feel like the Disruptors paid for themselves today, but it is hard for disruptors to pay for themselves when you're facing against ByuN. That's for sure. DTs did pay for themselves, I feel like. Woof. That was an excellent back and forth game and an epic game to boot. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.